Hello, Cancer. Welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Jamie. This will be a November overview for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Cancer. Obviously, not every single spread here is going to resonate with all of you. Only take readings that resonate with your life. Discard any that don't. It's just that simple. Just throw them away. Remember that there is no gender here. If I pull a king or a queen, I could be talking about anyone. It'll always be about the personality that I'm describing. I do offer private personals. There is a service menu in the description of the video. I also have a membership tab if you want to check that out. I offer mental health information. Live chats there where we discuss the information that I've given. I also teach tarot, and there are readings that are only available to members. So you can check that out in the membership tab. Now, this reading is going to be kind of long, so I will timestamp it. You'll find that in the comments section. Just some people are not very interested in love. Some people are retired and don't want to watch the career aspects. So we'll keep them all separate and timestamp it. Okay, so it looks like there's quite a few things kind of going on here. I kind of want to separate some of these things and sort of put them together. It kind of looks like this month, some of you, in a financial sense, kind of are finding your path. You know what direction to go in, and I think that you're not afraid to do it. There seems to be some situations in life that don't resonate with you that you're going to leave behind with Pathfinder and Community Sculptor. Now, what's interesting is that, at the end of October here, we've already been pulling this scapegoating card and this Community Sculptor card in other readings that I've done. So obviously scapegoating, we have directing one's angers, frustrations, and aggression onto others. And this person would blame others for problems and misfortunes that are their own. But with Community Sculptor, we have I cultivate the skill of friendship. Like a sculptor with marble, I mold my community of friends. The world is full of friends I have yet to meet. And we have this Wolf Pathfinder card. Release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. And over here we have into you good chemistry, great vibes, positive, and playfulness with forbearance. Do not be deterred by the thorn amidst the roses. So, this may actually be like a very interesting month because I feel like you are leaving certain people or situations behind because you feel like other people may be too aggressive towards you, or they blame you for their misfortunes, or they blame others for sorry, for their misfortunes. People who are, like scapegoats to me, they come off as like vulture energy. Um, it's always somebody else's fault that their life is not together while they're greedy and trying to take. You get what I'm saying? Like they would never understand that they are their own problem. And I feel like you're refusing to have these types of energies in your life. And because you don't have these people around you, you're building a new community of friends who have good chemistry and vibes. And for some of you, even in the romantic side of things, you're in a different energy now. You may have been dealing with, really like the energy that I'm getting here is vultures, people who, they're just scavenging. They're just out here looking for any little thing that, will be an excuse or give them some type of self gratification. But we're going to kind of go into a bunch of things here because obviously this is an overall thing. So this should be touching most aspects of your life where you're in this kind of like new playful energy. You're not bitter. You're not sad. You're not blaming others for the things that are going on with you. You're accountable. You know who you are and where you're going in the month of November. I don't even know what that shuffle was. What in the heck? Let's get it together. Tell me about this energy for Cancer and career for November. Hermit. Virgo energy. The Ace of Cups. The Six of Wands. Beautiful. The Eight of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, the Page of Cups. I love the Hierophant here, which is Taurus energy. We do have this new moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. The Queen of Pentacles is after that. I feel like, again, there's this newness here. So I feel like you've been really kind of out here looking at your options and trying to figure out what even is the right path for you. And it's all going to come to you here in the month of November. I feel like you are leaving a situation behind, though, with the Eight of Cups. you feel like in order to be successful, you have to only follow what you're doing. I don't know. I feel like some of you have been doing some type of mundane job or like dealing with some type of scapegoating at work. Some, I don't know. I feel like you're in a situation when it comes to career where you're dealing with people who aren't accountable, that aren't good leaders. I think, like maybe you deal in something where it's like terrible management or something. And you're starting to realize like the reason that you've sort of been through these things is because it was like enlightening you for a position that you're supposed to have. Now, I see some of you could be leaving a job that you're at to go end up in some type of management position or something like that because you've learned these lessons along the way and you feel like you're fit for the position because you know how you don't want to be treated and that's how you plan to treat people like very well in a workplace or something. You feel like you were designed specifically for this position. um, for others of you, this could be as simple as understanding that like what you're supposed to be doing in life comes from a place of struggle or pain from the past and how you healed from that, and that your life path is helping others get back on track too in life. But there's some type of knowing, an intuitive knowing that if you step out on faith here, that it will result, in an upgrade in your finances. So the Queen of Pentacles is very stable, but she also really is very like, balanced in life. This is like a very practical energy, and this is Pentacle energy. So these are your earthbound, tangible things. So this is, having a good work-life balance and being able to grow something for yourself and do something for yourself that's helping you on your path to grow, to heal. So it's not like as simple as, I feel like this new job or this new position has this benefit of really being able to connect with others because this is an Ace of Cups, right? And a Page of Cups, but on a really deep level. So I feel like it's emotionally rewarding and it also is financially rewarding. So there's this new opportunity coming in because you are willing to leave behind something that does not resonate with your soul and take a different route. And I feel like this is not just like some impromptu, hey, I'm going to go do this. No, this has required like some like real deep soul searching and setting yourself up for success in order to get to this. So a lot of you already are aware of what you want to do and how to do it. And the month of November is the action of aligning yourself to that, leaving behind what's not serving you to walk into what is. So as far as career goes, it could be a bit stressful because you're changing, positions or jobs or something like this here, but also highly beneficial. So yeah, I mean, I feel like it's like bittersweet with the Ten of Swords and the Two of Cups because I feel like wherever you are, maybe you've made like connections with people, or it's like despite all the bad things that have happened where you currently are, you've like met other people that you like there or something like that. It's like very bittersweet, but it's also very like self-oriented. I have to do this for me. What's the advice here? The King of Swords. The Chariot, Cancer energy, and Judgment. Excuse me. I feel like it's saying you know what you're doing and you know which direction to go and just do it this month. The King of Swords is like being at the very top of your mental process. And I feel like it's because you're in this good optimistic energy with the playfulness card, the Pathfinder. I feel like you already are in this space of not really like questioning and just sort of going where you feel guided. And I feel like the payout is huge. These are two major arcana cards. These are huge life changes. So a lot of you are definitely changing careers, changing positions, or changing jobs this month, and this is huge. Your life is never going to be the same again. So I would definitely do what you're being called to do there in that sense. Start with the spiritually, please. The Five of Swords, the Two of Wands, that King of Swords again, the Nine of Wands, bottom of the deck, the High Priestess, Cancer Pisces energy. There's kind of this interesting energy, and I feel like this goes with this scapegoating, this forbearance, and there could be some recognition in November about all of the ways that you have been dealing with these aggressive energies, people who will win at any cost, and like how you've played like a role in these situations. This also could be coming at you, like as you're trying to like maybe like change up who you are, switch to new friends, a new community, a new social group, a new job. There could be energies like the scapegoating one and the forbearance, like that really aren't happy for you. And I feel like it's like how you react to things is something that you're going to have to pay attention to this month. I feel like you have a tendency to maybe fight back or really want to win, or like maybe it's just watching other people in this energy. Because I feel like it's like maybe some other people really are in this energy, and in the past it's like you would have a reaction to these five swords, people who want to win at all costs, people that just can't be wrong, people that can't take accountability, and they're maybe in the past it's like you would be hurt by this or you would fight back or let them get you out of the energy that you were in, or there would be this guilt or shame associated with someone else blaming you for things. But I feel like you are really highly aware in the month of November of the actions and the reactions to other people's issues. I feel like there's some like serious spiritual energy where like you actually are sitting with yourself and really thinking back at situations and how you've reacted to them and how you could have done better. And I feel like with an accountability here, though, there's something about other people not taking accountability or the way that they act that makes you kind of more self-aware that sometimes you also are in these energies, but it makes you realize that it's also not really personal. And people, I think that people who scapegoat or hurt others, like you're realizing that they're actually just hurt people. And that's what happens. Hurt people hurt people. It's like being able to tap in, because this is the high priestess, and have this wisdom or knowledge from a past version of yourself when you were not in great vibes, when you were not positive, when you were not playful, when you were not on a path, and how you perceived everyone else to be the problem, how you gave other people all of the power, how you reacted to other people all of the time, versus where you are today. So there's going to be an acknowledgement of how far you've come. And it's going to be accompanied by this buzz of other people's unhealed trauma just being like thrown at and shown to you. And I feel like the way that with the King of Swords and the High Priestess, the way that you now react is so different. So I feel like this is a challenge coming at you here where you're like seeing other people and their pettiness and not getting into it. You don't care. You're above that now. There's some type of maturity to you that you didn't think you were actually capable of before, and I think you're highly self-aware. Like you may even be like overcritical of self, where it's like, I've been like this before, so I understand the energy. I also don't think you're going to deal with it though, so there's some type of compassion with people where you're understanding where they're coming from, but above that. So I feel like there's some type of mental clarity that you have in certain situations. Now, of course, this is the month of November, so this could also pertain to like, getting back around family members for the holidays, and they're so like aggressive and confrontational, and you just choose to mind your P's and Q's, not get involved in the conversation, not get hurt by anything that's being said, and just kind of sit quietly and at peace while everybody else is just who they are. There's just kind of something here where you're just really, really above the bullshit in November. I think unfuckwithable, at least in a spiritual sense. Like I feel like people really don't have the ability to play with your emotions in a negative way. You're in good energy, and you're not. I feel like you're not even listening to people's like victim stories, and I feel like when you communicate, it's pretty clear cut like that too. But it's really giving like healed. It's giving mature. It's giving good self control, and I like that. And the advice, we have the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and at the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Pentacles. Judgment is here again. I feel like you think that, the way that you kind of need to look at some of these people is like, maybe it's more like being able to see the truth about people. I feel like you used to think that a form of protecting yourself would be like this actual defensive stand, like this Seven of Wands energy, which is like, trying to protect yourself from all these wands coming at you here. But as you've worked on yourself, you realize the secret here really is more about like forgiveness. Like when you forgive people because you understand them and you just work on yourself instead of trying to change others, that's when the change happens. So I feel like, you don't have to react to other people's words or their behaviors. I feel like you've worked on yourself so well that like when these challenges arise this month, because I feel like this could be happening all around you. It seems like in the workplace, there's some animosity, and then of course the holidays are coming up and everybody has family issues. It's just part of being a family, When you're met with difficult or challenging energies in the month of November, you just meet people with compassion and you realize, I think, that this is not even compassion for them, it's for you. It's interesting because I could see this as showing up like different. You could be sitting at a table full of people that just gossip. You could just be the one person that's like, everybody's talking about Sarah and, how dumb she is and all the bad choices that she's made. You're the one person who mentions that she's about to graduate from the nursing program. I don't know. This is a random scenario, What do the people do with that energy? Because it's like you can, 900 people pointing out all these flaws of a person, and you point out the one positive thing that actually really is where they currently are and who they currently are. And it's just that these other people are quite miserable. And you're not being offensive, and you're not, you know, arguing or fighting. You're just being in the opposite energy. I think that like the change that you were looking for, you're just deciding to be in a lot of situations in November, and this is really powerful. So I like that. Tell me about Cancer for love in November. Hierophant, Taurus energy. The Empress, Libra, Taurus energy. I mean, Venus is showing up here, so the Page of Swords, the Nine of Wands, bottom of the deck, the Knight of Wands. For those of you that have been pretty unlucky with finding love, meaning like you keep talking to people, but they all still seem to be hurt in life, inconsistent, still doing wild shit out here, like despite how grown they should be, and you just can't find someone to match your energy, I sort of see that definitely changing this month. But you have to be open to it because that forbearance card is there. This could also be someone's approach towards you. Like you could really be kind of like looking for something committed, and you're meeting someone who kind of has been hurt by other energies too that have kind of like done this. So it could be sort of harder to open up or trust people. But let's kind of like, I just want to clarify the Nine of Wands. The Two of Pentacles, Temperance, Sagittarius energy, the Seven of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. Whoa. Okay. Actually, I feel like this could be this Page of Wands is probably like a very specific person. This person actually just like is afraid to approach you or something, and they're gonna get over that and come at you here with that Knight of Wands energy. Finally, I think this person's just kind of like been through it. They've either like been rejected a lot, or like they've just been hurt a lot. They've dealt with a lot of inconsistent energies. I don't feel like you haven't, though. I feel like you've been through the same thing. But there's a person coming in. The problem with this person is like trying to find time. Like they don't want to waste any time. They already don't have a lot of time. I feel like this is a person who has like a very specific like work life balance. They don't, like they already have stuff going on, and they're at peace. And I feel like this person could have even decided that they were just going to remain single, that they would be happier that way, and they're kind of like confused by why they even. I don't know. I feel like they see you some type of way. They're like, oh, standing here with the homie or something, and it's like all this energy on the floor, and then there's you up here on this pedestal. I don't know. There's kind of something there. It's confusing to them. That I think that they have been exhausted by options. When you like, and I feel like you're in the same energy. I just feel like you're meeting someone who's been through like kind of the same thing here. Where it's like there's a lot of people out there, but all of these different options are not always good ones. There's a snake in this cup, a dragon in that one, Medusa is over here. So there's a crown in one, there's like all kinds of gems and coins and stuff, but like you don't know, you got to figure out who's who along the way. And I feel like the two of you have just consistently been in the energy of only looking for something that is going to be serious and committed. You can just kind of like be stable. I think the energy is wanting stability. Um, Somewhere out there, right now, as we speak, there's a person struggling with the fact that they can't understand how to approach you or why they even like you, but they're going to figure it out and do it. I feel like the energy may sort of be the same here, where you're like confused, you're not really sure, maybe even like what you fully want in a person, or if you even want a relationship or anything like that. That's when these things always happen here. Um, when you're good all by yourself, the perfect person shows up. And maybe that's the attraction that the two of you can't really seem to understand. It's like, what the hell? In the advice, we have the Page of Wands, the Ten of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles. The Star? Aquarius energy. I don't know. There's something about the way this person. Just let this. It's like you have to get to know this person. I think because with the Page of Wands, like there's going to be a very playful energy. With the playfulness, the advice is to be in this place, playful energy, and not this energy. Despite the fact that you might feel overwhelmed or what you've been through, because I feel like the Star and the Ten of Pentacles is like ooh, and the Ace of Cups. Somebody's coming in the right energy. It's just going to be a weird ass approach because I don't know. I feel like this person has to overcome this fear, this, but so do you. There's going to be something though. If you can be in this playful energy and just talk to this person, you're going to be able to drop this vibe, or this like, you know, overprotective, overbearing, overwhelming. I don't think relationships are for me type of energy, and move straight into something that's actually perfect. I feel like everything that you want in a person, this person is. I just feel like, they're mature and they don't, they're not looking to waste their time, and they are very like picky. I feel like they're seeing you like this, and you need to show up in that energy, lighthearted, playful, because at the end of the day, like this, even if this isn't, like if you didn't want to fall in love or something, this could be someone, that you could just have like this great chemistry with as far as friends, and they lead you into, you know, I don't know. I just feel like it's new love coming in now. For others of you, this could be someone that you've been committed to for a while. That's finally, really, they're done being inconsistent. They know what they want, and they're going to give you the level of commitment that you're asking for here, despite everything that the two of you have been through. Maybe that's been the test of time. What do they need to know about, look out for, or be aware of this month? That 10 of Wands. The 8 of Cups. 4 of Wands. The 5 of Wands. The 2 of Swords. The World. The 5 of Swords is here too. I'm telling you, like, you need to be aware of energies that are petty. I feel like you're dropping some kind of burden here and leaving. For a lot of you, I'm really, really feeling that this is work. And you're going to, it's like, as you are supposed, so I feel like you're trying to leave a place respectfully. I don't know why I'm pulling just work vibes. There's not even pentacles out here. It's just that that's where my heart felt what this was. You have no idea how fucking petty some of these people are going to be. Earlier I was pulling vulture energy, and I feel like this is reiterating, and I feel like this is the beginning of November, somewhere between the 5th and the 8th. You could be trying to leave a situation and you're leaving in good energy. This is for you to get back on path. This is because you have better things happening for you in life here. And you're going to realize how petty people really are. They're trying to fight with you or say things to you to try to stop you from leaving. The truth is, someone doesn't want you to go, or because you've chosen to leave and leave them behind. There's going to be some pettiness here. I don't get it. This is, and that 3 of Pentacles there is definitely at work. I'm telling you, someone is does not have control of their emotions. They don't really think before they act, and I think this is actually going to fuck them up. I think that, say you have a work situation that you're trying to leave, and this person pettily just does something to you. Say they just don't schedule you, or I don't know, they just decide to do something stupid here, and they think that they're covered, but the same people that they thought were going to do these shifts or step into this position, they're actually not qualified or capable. Somebody's trying to do something to hurt you here, and it's just an Uno reverse. Whatever they're trying to do to you ends up totally screwing them in the end. This person may even have to kind of kiss your ass a little bit, I think. I think that someone wasn't able to appreciate you in the moment because their ego got in the way, and they're going to pay for that. With the scapegoating, they're going to start blaming you for why things aren't working out. It's because you're leaving, or it's because only once you're leaving a situation is somebody going to realize how much you were actually doing. And I feel like they were petty, and they were part of the reason why you were leaving, if they weren't the whole fucking reason. This person's argumentative. They're, I think, petty. Okay, so in the advice, we have the Chariot, the Queen of Cups, the Page of Cups. Yeah, you're meant to leave here. I feel like this person or this place specifically, they don't resonate with your soul. You deserve better, and you know that. So you are supposed to move forward into something better here. And I think that, somebody may even, really finally admit that you leaving is really fucking them up. They may actually ask you for, some type of grace, something like that. I feel like there's somebody here, you feel like this person doesn't appreciate you, or that they didn't see the work or the effort that you put in. And that's not actually true. Their ego just doesn't work in a way where they can do that. Actually do something to show you the appreciation. You're about to find out how much you were appreciated, or how much you really do around the place, when nothing else is working out for them in some kind of way here. And I think it's going to be very visible for you that somebody who wanted to act petty towards you, who wanted to fuck you over, has absolutely fucked themselves instead. I wouldn't worry about too much this month. I feel like universe is aligning you and letting you watch your haters cry too at the same time. It seems like there's really good energy in the changes that are happening for you. And, obviously the devil is going to come out to play. The Seven of Swords is here. As soon as you get back on path, like, he's going to try to pull you off, obviously. So I feel like even petty people, whatever they try to do towards you, is just not working. They have to turn around and give you your flowers, in the end. So I wouldn't worry about too much this month outside of your own energy, not letting petty people get to you, not having a reaction to any type of petty drama, just kind of like staying above the bullshit and doing you. It's going to attract all the things that you want. And don't forget to literally tell the universe you're grateful for what you do have. Okay, bye.